Welcome to the quick guide to remixing the Tycoon template on Horizon Worlds. So first of all, we'll click Remix, wait for it to load up. The Tycoon template is incredibly easy to use. You could probably just start straight away without actually making any changes, but this guide will talk you through some of the properties on the different scripts we have within the game itself. As we load in, you should be presented with a creator corner. We'll skip past these. These are just telling you, giving you a bit more info. I can turn that off. So, as you can see, we've got two plots. Plot 1, plot 2. They are in the left on the hierarchy. Plot 1, plot 2. So first off, I've built many guides which kind of explain everything about the game. We have the creator's corner here. So this is the first most important point. These are linked assets. So they belong to me, the creator. They are in the world. If you want to unlink them and create them so they're your own assets, that's fine. So that's why I've left them there. But if you don't want to, you can easily just remove this, forget it exists, delete it, delete that. And as you'll see now, the game will still work even without them in. So obviously I've got quite a bit of saved data on here, which is weird. So next is this. So we've got a little welcome here. Next is setting up save data. Now it may or may not have save data set up. If it doesn't, it explains everything here, and make sure to follow the capitals as well. So it's a capital T on Tycoon and capital D, no space. And then once you've set them up, you will have followed these instructions. You should have 3 variables in this group: generators, inventory, metadata. Next is the machines, the generators. So these are the generators, these slots. You can find them in the Tycoon plot. We're going to delete plot 2 for now. Show you how quick it is to make another plot. So here we have generator 1. So this is the full generator. This is, if we open this, you'll see buyable, which is this, and purchased, which is this. So buyable, there's 2 states: to be bought and then bought. So what the player sees, if I quickly reset my data, and there's all the items that I've collected. So when the player loads in, they'll see crates. It'll show them what it is they're buying, and then when it's bought, and then they can collect. It's the same there. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. Okay. It's pretty self-explanatory. These are 2 states. So what you could do is grab the purchase, grab the buyable, put this over this, expand it, and then when it disappears, when somebody buys it, it disappears. Let's grab the model in the collision box and just expand that out like that. Then when somebody purchases it, that will disappear and the shells will be in. You may have noticed some icons already in, so they will still be part of yours. But they are under my assets, so the minute you remove one, you won't be able to get it back again, but you can put your own on. That's the joys. I'll get to that one now. Next is the shop. So again, the shop zone here. This is shared for everyone. If you want, this is where you sell items. So you can go here and then sell all. Then you can sell them and earn money. which is the point of Tycoon, to then go and buy more of these. Next is the resource definitions. So these are resources here. So we've got one, that's the currency. This has to stay as currency. That is your currency throughout the game. So what we've done in this is, instead of having icons on every machine, everything, the resource definition is the brain for all the resources in the game. So what it does is it sends this information to the inventory, to the shop, and to the generators. So instead of having properties for all these scattered around everywhere, we kept them within the resource itself. So resource 1 should always be currency. It will always link to the currency in the inventory. Resource 2 currently is a collectible, C1, so that's that. If you want another collectible, you can just duplicate this like that, and you can have 2 collectibles. Oh, 1 second, collectible items, duplicate that, and you can have 2 in the game. And you can, if we select this, we could change the price on this. This also has its own property, so it's got the how many, the resource ID 2, which is resource ID 2, sweet. It's amount to grant, so how much it'll give you, and respawn time in seconds. Now if you want to change how much money you receive, that's done easily by sell value. We have the player view, the HUD. This is right, this is cool. So the player view and HUD, this is your inventory bar while you're playing the game. Now this and them and the shop can all be edited without any coding whatsoever, and that is done via our UI theme script. So if you look down here on the right, these are the colours of all the UI in the game. And to help you get started, we've built in our own UI. We've built our own preset themes. So for now, we could maybe look at this one. So we'll quickly put this one in. 0.94, 0.96. What the hell? .96. .97. Next one, 0.085, 0.85, 0.89, 0.93. .93, border 0.48, 0.55, and lastly 0.63, cents, 0.75, 1.0, border and primary text 0.16, 0.23, 0.3. There we go. Now, when we go back into the game, you can see all the UI throughout the game has changed colour. It is now themed with our new theme that we've just input everything. This is to give you more creators with limited coding knowledge more accessibility to making changes within the game itself. Next, collectibles. We've spoke a little bit about collectibles. These are edited within the collectible itself. The ID for a collectible is always 2. We can, however, if you wanted to make a completely different collectible with a different asset, we'd go into here, we'd paste that. But what we want, when we wouldn't, we'd copy and duplicate that. Change the name to, oh God, I can't see. Resource def 13 underscore C2, and I don't know. And then the new collectible would be resource definition 13. So let's stick that to 13. Amount to grant 1. Yep, we only get 1. Respawn time 500 seconds. Item visual. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's use that. Rotate. There we go. Slot that onto there. Remove that. Is it? Yes. Remove the collectible candidate. Not directly under there. And then we just attach the collectible script. It was 13. What? Non-grant, yeah. Item visual is this. Collect trigger is this. VFX, this. Sound is that. Oh, and remember, always remember to turn collision off. Unless you really want it on, but. And now, we should have 2. There we go. Oh, we didn't put an icon. So on this one as well, you need to also include its own icon. I can quickly show you from mine. We can use clicker. It's just a quick temporary one. So we'll quickly put that into there. There we go. Now when I click this, why has it done that? What's my list here? 13. Oh no, that's what it is. So this brings me to this. Oh, is it? 1 second. Where is it? I don't really know why it's not loading the imaging. So everything is set up exactly right. This should be. I'm assuming this is something to do with meta over something that I've done. Oh, 13. There we go. There we go. Right. So now that's that done. Now setting up another there's a guide here for balancing. using your sound manager. If you want to take a look at the scripts, and other work from us after. Now, if you wanted to duplicate this plot, that's easy. That's incredibly easy as well. So if you want more than one players, we can just duplicate, push that over, make sure we rename. So that's plot 2, and there's one respawn point. Again, plot 2, and that's it. That's creating another plot. We'll store them next to each other, and that's the guide to setting up the Tycoon template. Oh, one more. So as you may have noticed, we had notifications when we collect some pretzel, sold some pretzel, collected, you can't afford this, blah blah blah. This is all done here in these properties, so you can set how long it stays on the screen, how long it takes to fade out, and then this is the text. If it has any of these placeholders, try not to remove them unless you're fully aware of what they are and how they work. These are to make it easier for people who can't code to change things, so you can add your own little flavour text in there, but do not change them as you go. And then that's about it. So I hope you have fun making tycoons with this template as much as we enjoyed building it.